Aloha, bonjour, grüezi, hello everyone. CT Luna here. Welcome to the final audio drop in this month's audio lab. And actually, this month's audio lab it started out as an experiment because I know that so many of you love to listen to your books, and I do intend to eventually record and publish the official audiobook for Brown Beyond Borders Emerging into Golden Multidimensionality. And I wanted to practice with you first and just get a sense of what that experience would be like. So every single day this month, I have pulled up a chair, read a few pages of this memoir right here. Today happens to be the final day, day 27. I'm going to read from chapter chapter 14, which is called From Brown to Golden. And then I'm going to move into the final chapter, 15, The Dawning of a Golden Age. So, if you're on the free list, these daily drops will stay open, or this daily drop will stay open for just a few more days before they head into the archives for my paid subscribers. Well, maybe I won't put this one into the archive. We'll see. Um, anyway, but the other ones have been going into the archives for paid subscribers. So hopefully you've been able to catch up and keep up. And if you ever miss a session or missed any of the session, you can always unlock the whole archive and listen at your own pace. With either the monthly or the annual level, you will also get a copy of the free ebook, so you can follow along with that if you want to. Anyway, so if you want to keep up or you have just started today, you can catch the earlier episodes by subscribing. And as I said before, we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday with the end of chapter 14, From Brown to Golden. All right. My transformation became vividly clear earlier this year on a week-long Caribbean cruise with 3 women I had previously known through weekly video calls. On the penultimate evening of our cruise, we donned the crowns we had earned from completing our respective journeys through Christy Rutherford's coaching program. Nearly 2 years earlier, we joined Christy's program, each of us feeling lost and disconnected from our true selves and purpose. This lack of connection was manifesting itself in ways that were making our careers, our relationships, our finances, lifestyles, and lives the dullest shade of brown. But by the program's end, we had rediscovered our golden potentials, our authentic who I amness, and our brilliance. So on the second elegant chic night of the cruise, we left our staterooms just after 6 o'clock to head down to the main dining room in our most elegant outfits, topped off with our crowns. Throughout the evenings, heads turned. Ooh, princesses, some would exclaim. Queens, we would gently correct. A firm yet quiet assertion of our newfound power. The entire evening had us declaring who we were, and we were as serious as heart attacks. A group of 4 stopped by our table. One woman began to curtsy while her male companion fired questions about our crowns. Are you from a sorority? We are queens, we stated matter of factly. When the woman continued to bow, Diana, our tallest queen, extended her right arm and gently touched each shoulder with the knife edge of her hand and said with grave solemnity, I now dub you my royal subject. And that was that. The 4 of them quickly moved on, clearly bewildered. We continued to make our way through the belly of the cruise ship, holding our heads high, feeling steady and balanced in the mighty brilliance of our inner glow. Confidence is wearing a crown without explanation. Confidence is radiating a smile without apology. Confidence is inhabiting your divine essence. Confidence is surrendering to presence. And this is what being brown beyond borders is all about. It's about the freedom to be who I am authentically. It's the joy that fuels purpose and gently powers us through the expressions and manifestations of our lives. And it's the dance of co creating the expansion of the universe as we navigate to and through our golden truths. Chapter 15, erroneously published as Chapter 14 in the earliest edition of this book. Chapter 15, the dawning of a golden age. It's time to recognize the profound impact we have not only on our own lives, but on the lives of future generations. We are the trailblazers, the pioneers who are forging a new path for women of color in America and beyond. I'm reminded that the DEI initiative in our team didn't have the chance to grow in an impactful way until two of us, brown mixed heritage women, put our heads together to rebrand the podcast. The action was small, but the impact was exponential. In a remarkably short amount of time, we attracted two other women of mixed heritage. And after a few episodes, we had also enlisted other volunteers with a broader skill set than our own. For me, the learning was that collective engagement has the power to create systemic change. This is what happens when brown women with diverse perspectives come together and support one another. We raise the quality and impact of our work. We effect change and create new systems that result in new outputs. Our journeys are not just personal odysseys, they are testaments to the human spirit. Let us continue to support each other, to show up authentically in every space we occupy, and to lead with courage and conviction. Together, we dismantle the barriers that have held us back and create a world that celebrates our diversity. Remember the stories shared, the struggles, outcome, and the triumphs celebrated, especially the triumphs celebrated. I mean, hello, Crown Act, anyone? Recall the moments when you defied expectations, challenged stereotypes, and shattered glass ceilings. These are not just individual victories, they are collective triumphs that pave the way for a more inclusive and equitable future. But the journey doesn't end there. It's only just beginning. It's up to us to empower ourselves and uplift one another. It's in the everyday acts of courage, the unwavering commitment to authenticity, and the support we offer each other that we will truly transform the world. This is your time to thrive. Allow your whole selves to emerge so you can lead authentically and continue to shape a world that celebrates diversity because you are free to celebrate the unique value only you can bring. Imagine a future in which you walk with your head held high, radiating confidence and embracing your golden truth. Imagine workplaces where your voices are not just heard but amplified, where your contributions are not just recognized but celebrated. Imagine homes where your daughters and sons grow up knowing their worth, their limitless potential, and their soul's visions are within reach. This is the future we are creating. When we show up authentically in every space we occupy, we send ripples of change through the ether. We may not realize it, but we inspire others to do the same, to embrace their own unique identities and challenge the status quo. The truth is, we are one. We are a powerful force for change. Together and individually, our purpose is to rewrite the narratives that have sought to define us and create a world where each of us shines brightly, illuminating the path for generations to come, like the golden children we have always been. Step into your golden power, embrace your truth, and let your light shine. The world is waiting for you. As I sit here in my home office with a view to this small, snow covered mountain outside, I am filled with a sense of gratitude for the journey that has led me here, that has led us here. We have explored the depths of our experiences, confronted our challenges, and emerged stronger and more empowered. The lessons we've learned, the stories we've shared, and the resilience we've discovered within ourselves have brought us to this point. Yes, doubts and insecurities occasionally creep in. These are reminders that the journey to self acceptance, self confidence, and self love is a continuous process. But I know I'm not alone. And I want you to know that you are not alone either. We are a community bound by our shared experiences and our knowing that we have agency to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come, starting right from where we are now. When we lift each other up, when we embrace our unique identities and celebrate our diversity, we become a force for change that cannot be ignored. Continue this journey of self discovery. Make it your own. Embrace your brown and blended essence. Celebrate your unique identity and continue to explore the depths of your being. Together, we will thrive and create a world that honors the beauty, brilliance, and boundless multidimensional potential of every brown woman. In our shared experiences, we find strength, solidarity, and a blueprint for our golden futures. That is the end of Brown Beyond Borders Emerging into Golden Multidimensionality, a biracial memoir by C.T. Luna. I am thrilled by how this book ended. I'm very pleased that I took this leap of courage to read this with you every day this month. And what I'm finding interesting is this is day 27. And last year I had a 27-day writing challenge. This was not calculated or planned. This is absolutely the universe doing what the universe does best, which is co conspiring with us to lead us in the direction of our joy. So, that said, I don't want to amble on too much. But what I do want to do is say, some of you have commented not only here in Substack, but also on YouTube. And I'm going to kind of go through those comments and maybe progress through some of those comments and conversations that we've had on Friday in an Ask Me Anything session. That will be a live stream session. I will consolidate some of the comments and topics that we've raised along the way. July has been kind of a crazy month, actually, out in the world. And it's interesting how sometimes the readings aligned with events that were taking place in real time, around the world that actually do brush up against the topics that are raised in Brown Beyond Borders. So in this Ask Me Anything session, we can talk about the book, we can talk about the events that are going on, some of the craziness that's going on in the world, how I see them. I know that my viewpoint is not the only viewpoint that exists or matters, but it is mine, and it's an opportunity for me to express that and for you to express that as well. So I would love it if you join me during my Ask Me Anything session on Friday. It'll be afternoon my time, but it'll be late morning your time. And yeah, we'll have a live exchange with comments and all the things. Bear with me because I will be kind of looking at, comment questions and such. But I'm also going to bring a few topics that I've also prepared in advance. So thank you so much. Looking forward to this Friday, which I think is the 31st of July. I am really glad I've had the chance to share this unedited process with you. It has definitely helped prepare me to be more confident for when I do this for real. So there won't be any more pages in your inbox tomorrow morning. If you really want to see what's in the acknowledgments, you'll have to get the ebook or the paperback copy. And if you know someone who would connect with the journey of Brown Beyond Borders, there are still chapters that will be open now for the next few days. So share it with them while it's still open to the public. And if you want to support this audio experiment, or my writing as I enter into book 2, which is definitely happening in the month of August. I will be taking a break from engaging in Substack for most of the month of August. Consider becoming a paid subscriber to unlock everything. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Friday, the 31st. That's this Friday, early in the morning, East Coast time, New York time. In the morning, New York time, and in the early afternoon, Central Europe time. So, with that, I will bid you a ciao for now. Thank you so much.